Have you ever wondered what it takes to truly confront your deepest fears? Not just for yourself, but for an entire city teetering on the brink of collapse. What if the very thing that terrifies you could become the symbol of hope? And what happens when the line between vengeance and justice blurs into an all-consuming darkness? If you're ready to dive into the origin story that redefined a superhero, make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss any of our deep dives into cinematic masterpieces. All right, folks, let's talk about a film that absolutely shattered expectations and gave us a Batman we'd never truly seen before. Batman Begins. This isn't just another superhero flick. This is a visceral journey into the heart of trauma, the corruption of a city, and the birth of a legend. We're talking about the genesis of the Dark Knight, and it all starts with a fall. Picture this: a young Bruce Wayne, innocent and full of life, tumbling into a dark, bat-infested well. For most of us, that's a nightmare, right? A primal fear. But for Bruce, it's the defining moment, the seed of a phobia that will haunt him for years. His parents, Thomas and Martha Wayne, are pillars of Gotham. His father, a visionary industrialist whose monorail project promised a better future for the city's working class. But Gotham is a city that breeds darkness. Fast forward to an opera, an evening meant for elegance, but instead it's a cruel twist of fate. Performers dressed as bats, a visual echo of Bruce's deepest dread, and then the unthinkable. Outside in the cold Gotham night, Joe Chill, a common mugger, shatters Bruce's world, murdering his parents right before his eyes. That image, that raw, agonizing pain, is seared into Bruce's very soul. He's left an orphan, his future irrevocably altered, his upbringing falling to the capable, stoic hands of Alfred Pennyworth, the quintessential English butler who becomes more than just a guardian. He becomes Bruce's moral compass, his confidant, his rock. Time marches on, and so does the rot in Gotham. 14 years later, Joe Chill is granted parole, a deal made to testify against Carmine Falcone, the undisputed kingpin of Gotham's underworld. Falcone, a man who embodies the city's corruption, who sits in the same prison cell as Chill. A chilling coincidence, perhaps, but a testament to the pervasive rot. Bruce, now a young man, is consumed by a singular burning desire: vengeance. He finds Chill at the courthouse, ready to deliver his own brand of justice.
But before he can pull the trigger, another assassin, one of Falcone's men, beats him to it. The cycle of violence continues, and Bruce is left with an even deeper wound. He confides in his childhood friend, Rachel Dawes, now a formidable assistant district attorney. But Rachel, bless her heart, sees through Bruce's rage. She's disgusted by his thirst for revenge, arguing that vengeance is not the answer, that Falcone, the architect of Gotham's misery, is the true enemy. She implores him, a powerful plea. Gotham has no chance if good people do nothing. This is a turning point, a moment where Bruce is forced to confront the emptiness of his current path. After a confrontation with Falcone, who chillingly explains that true power comes from fear, Bruce embarks on a 7-year odyssey. He travels the globe, not seeking solace, but skills. He immerses himself in the criminal underworld, not to join it, but to understand it, to dissect it, to learn how to dismantle it. He's driven by a desperate hope to return to Gotham and liberate it from the vice grip of crime and corruption. His journey leads him to a harsh, unforgiving Bhutanese prison where he encounters Ducard, a mysterious figure who offers him a path unlike any other. Ducard is a member of the League of Shadows, an ancient, shadowy organization led by the enigmatic Ra's al Ghul. Their mission? To use chaos to punish the corrupt and the decadent. Ducard recognizes something in Bruce, a potential, a raw power that can be honed. He guides Bruce to the League's mountain fortress, a grueling, freezing ascent that mirrors the internal struggle Bruce must undertake. There, Ra's al Ghul lays out the fundamental truth. To manipulate the fears of others, one must first master their own. Ducard hands Bruce a peculiar blue flower, a symbolic offering as he probes Bruce's deepest fears. And in this crucible of discipline, Bruce begins to confront his childhood phobia of bats, and more importantly, the overwhelming guilt of not being able to save his parents. But as Bruce masters their teachings, he uncovers the League's true, terrifying agenda. They don't seek to reform Gotham, they aim to liberate it by destroying it. Bruce, horrified by their methods, rejects their mandate that killing is necessary. He escapes, setting fire to their temple in a blaze of defiance. Ra's al Ghul is seemingly killed in the ensuing inferno, and in a moment of lingering humanity, Bruce saves the unconscious Ducard. Bruce returns to Gotham, a changed man. He adopts a facade of a reckless, hedonistic playboy, a perfect cover to operate in the shadows. He takes an interest in Wayne Enterprises, now run by the morally ambiguous CEO, William Earl, who plans to take the company public, a move that would dilute its potential for Bruce's own aims. This is where we meet Lucius Fox, a brilliant mind relegated to the Applied Science Division, a genius tinkering with cutting-edge technology. Fox, recognizing Bruce's hidden agenda, introduces him to Wayne Enterprises' experimental arsenal, an armored car, and most importantly, a lightweight protective bodysuit. This is the genesis of the Batsuit and the persona it will embody, Batman, a creature born from Bruce's conquered fear, a symbol of the night. As Batman, Bruce makes his presence known. He intercepts an illegal drug shipment, a crucial move that empowers the incorruptible Sergeant Jim Gordon and the Gotham Police to finally apprehend the untouchable Carmine Falcone. Gordon, a man of integrity in a city drowning in corruption, was on duty the night of the Wayne murders, a shared trauma that creates an almost psychic bond between him and the vigilante. But the shadows are deep, and a new threat emerges. A Wayne Enterprises cargo ship is raided, and a devastating weapon is stolen, a microwave emitter capable of vaporizing an enemy's water supply. Simultaneously, a new player enters the fray, Dr. Jonathan Crane, also known as the Scarecrow. Crane, using Falcone as a pawn, has been flooding Gotham with a potent hallucinogenic drug that induces severe psychosis. He drugs Falcone, turning him into a gibbering wreck, terrified of his own reflection. Batman investigates Crane, but in a terrifying twist, he too is exposed to the toxin. He's saved by Alfred and receives an antidote from Fox, a testament to the incredible resources at his disposal. Rachel, ever the determined prosecutor, goes to Arkham Asylum to confront Crane. He reveals his larger plan, to contaminate Gotham's water supply with the toxin. She narrowly escapes, rescued by Batman, who then uses Crane's own fear against him, exposing him to the toxin and interrogating him. Crane's confession is vital. The toxin is harmless in liquid form, only lethal when inhaled. Batman secures an antidote for Rachel and Gordon, and a path for mass production. Bruce's birthday celebration at Wayne Manor is shattered. Ducard reappears, revealing himself as the true Ra's al Ghul. The League of Shadows plan is chillingly laid bare. They've conspired with Crane to use the microwave emitter to vaporize Gotham's toxin-laced water supply, unleashing mass hysteria and violence. Bruce, with a performance worthy of an Oscar, fakes a drunken tirade, clearing the manor for a showdown. Ra's ignites the mansion, trapping Bruce, but Alfred, loyal to the end, saves him. As the League begins their insidious attack, Batman races against time. He rescues Rachel from a drug-crazed mob, revealing his true identity to her in a moment of profound vulnerability. He entrusts Gordon with the Batmobile and pursues Ra's, who is using Gotham's monorail system to spread the weapon. In a breathtaking climax, Batman confronts Ra's on the train. He escapes just as Gordon, with a masterful maneuver, destroys the elevated tracks, sending Ra's and his deadly device to their doom. Batman emerges as Gotham's hero, but a personal loss lingers. Rachel, torn between Bruce and Batman, cannot reconcile the two. Bruce, ever the pragmatist, buys a controlling stake in Wayne Enterprises, fires Earl, and installs Fox as CEO, securing his resources for the future. Gordon is promoted to lieutenant, and in a symbolic gesture, he unveils the new bat signal. But the night is far from over. Gordon mentions a new costumed criminal, leaving Joker cards at crime scenes. Batman, his gaze fixed on the horizon, promises to investigate, disappearing into the shadows, ready for the next challenge. This film isn't just about a man becoming a superhero. It's about a broken man finding purpose, about the harrowing process of confronting your demons and forging them into weapons against the darkness. It's a testament to the power of hope, even in the bleakest of nights.